Hello, this is Curt with the maintenance department. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the mechanical spaces here in the courtyard basement. We're going to start by the garage itself has 10 of these heaters in it for winter time only. They don't run very often because it stays at 60 or above in here unless it's way below zero outside. If you notice, there's all kinds of plumbing and electrical everywhere in the garage. We've also got sensors that if a car is left running and the carbon monoxide gets too high, it will start a big fan and air the place out in a hurry. So it's all pretty much automated. You've all been down in the garage and know about cars and parking, but that's just a little bit above and beyond. And then we can go in a mechanical room next. So this is mostly pumps and water and mechanical things. All of your heating and cooling and domestic water, soft water, water softeners, and fire suppression are in this room. These are all the pumps for the geothermal heating. 2 of them go out to the well fields. The other 2 are for the building side. These are for the snow melt system and the garage heaters, along with these 2 boilers. All high efficiency boilers, and everything in here is pretty much automated by a computer control system. This is a hot water mixing valve. Brings the water from 150 degrees out of our water heaters down to 125 so that it's safe to use. Two big water heaters that do it to 150 and store it at 150. That's because of Legionella. We have to store it high, send it out low. So that's the reason for that mixing valve. These water heaters for this facility are 1.6 million BTUs per hour. To correlate that to your house, the normal residential water heater is 40,000 BTUs per hour. So we put out a lot of hot water here. This is the softeners. We soften all the water for this facility. Go through about 50 pounds of salt a day to do that. These pipes here are all for the fire sprinkler or fire suppression system. It's got wet systems and dry systems. And all the water for the whole facility comes in here. Over here is just irrigation control. And that's all remote control, so you can take a remote out into the field, check your heads, make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Next we come into another mechanical room. It's got a big machine called a heat recovery unit. This brings in fresh air from the outside and tempers it to use for the hallway heat and cool and the makeup air to each apartment. These are little mixing stations. There's 11 of them here. Each one serves 4 apartments. It's where they get all their hot water and their cold water. There's also a mixing valve on each just to make sure that we're not sending them more than 125 degree water. All the light controls and everything are in these rooms. All automatic. Lights come on at dark, off at sunrise. We built some storage cages in this space so that the assisted living residents, Courtyard residents, would have a place to put anything that wouldn't fit or they didn't want in their apartments. So they're able to rent one of these for a nominal monthly fee. And this is just the electrical room. You can see how much big electrical stuff we've got just in here. This is the generator control panel and switch gear. There's some data and phone connections here. 3 racks of those, different places in the building. And then the generator room is in here. So in case of a power outage, this generator kicks on and takes charge of the electricity in the building, supplies power to at least an outlet in each room, all the lighting, and certain other loads like the freezer and cooler for the kitchen so that we can keep food safe. And we haven't ever had an outage since we put this in, but we do test it every week for 30 minutes. That's kind of it in a nutshell, I think.